Hi, I'm Andre of PSBBQ.com, and today we're going to smoke some pork shoulders. And have a look here, if you can zoom in. What I have for you are two shoulders. One is 8.5 pounds and one is 8 pounds. First thing I like to do is I want to trim most of that fat off, because the fat is good, but you only want a little bit for seasoning and flavor. Okay, now we're back with less fat. Take a look here, see, we just got enough fat for seasoning. A little fat for seasoning just to keep it moist so it won't dry out on you. Next we're going to do is we're going to rub these puppies down. And what I like to do, I like to be economical about it. I'm going to put it in this bowl here, and I'm going to get a generous portion of rub because you can never use too much, and just pretty much let it go on there. You're going to rub it on there, and whatever falls off, guess what? It falls into the bowl, and instead of it going down in the trash can, you just reuse it again. Now, in here is our own special marinade rub, meat rub. PSBBQ meat rub can be found at www.psbbq.com. So you're just going to get that in there good, rub it down good, nice and neat, and don't worry about how it's going to look, okay? Because Mother Nature's going to make sure this comes out just fine. She's giving you plenty of room for error. Okay? And that puppy's ready to go. Okay. One down, one to go. I'm just going to set that here and let him take a little nap before it's showtime. We'll get another bottle. And by the way, I don't know if I told you, you can get this rub at www.psbbq.com. So we're going to rub this one down the same way we did the other one. You can never use too much. Just get a little liberal with it, roll it around there. Getting it good in there, you're going to rub it in there, give it a little massage. I like to make sure I get all ends of it, so no matter where you cut, you can't go wrong. Oh, did I mention that you can get this rub at www.psbbq.com? So go ahead and check us out. Leave a testimony on there. Be one of many who sampled the sauce. PSBBQ is not to be played with. Oh yeah, he's looking pretty good there. He's nice and seasoned up there. Got his and her shoulders right here today. Look at that. That's a beautiful cut of meat right there. That's gonna look mighty good on that grill. Okay, now we're gonna wake these up from their naps because we don't want them to sleep too long because they won't sleep tonight. Now, what I like to do is I like to pick them up. I'm gonna put it in this bag here. Nice little sleeping bag, so to speak. If we can get a zoom in on here. And what I'm gonna do now, put a little apple cider vinegar, more like a sedative, so it can rest good tonight. Just a hint. One time somebody asked me how much do I need to put in there, and I told them, I said, well, you just put enough in there till it's enough. So, and that's all there is to it. So I like to get the air out the bag. No need to have a gassy shoulder. And I like to clean as I go along. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Alright folks, there it is right here. One shoulder ready for bed. We're just going to sit this right up here on the counter. And we're going to do the other one. Same way. Just get your ordinary Ziploc bag, no real rocket science to it. Hold it open. Get big boy here. Just ease him in the bed. Nice, cozy, comfy. Then we get a little apple cider vinegar. Doesn't make a difference what brand you use. It's all going to cook up the same way. Kind of put it in the holes there, so make sure not to wash that rub off. Which, by the way, can be found at psbbq.com. If I neglected to tell you that before. Get the air out of there good. Sleeping bag for him is going to be kind of nice. Look at that. Well, I can't wait to put this on the grill tomorrow. These are gonna come out pretty good. Okay, now that we have everything marinating overnight, we woke them up from the nap, it's time to put them on the grill and get busy. What I like to do is I like to heat my grill up to about 300 degrees because I know when I open it up, I'm gonna lose most of that heat. So, and that will enable me to get that temperature back down to 225 or 250 where I want it to be. So I'm kindly go over here, get these guys out of bed here. And I like to put mine fat side up. So that fat can just drizzle down and keep the meat marinated. Again, I'm quick, but I'm never in a hurry. So, it's puppy here. Now, key is, you gotta keep that meat moist. Give it a couple squirts. A little vinegar there. Get it good and wet. What I also did is over here in a bowl, a stainless steel bowl full of apple cider vinegar as well. Again, it keeps the moisture in the chamber so that meat won't dry out on you. Now that we got that meat in there, I have to close my damper about halfway. We're gonna leave it open on the side over here till we get that temperature back up to about 225, 250. And then we're just gonna let it go. About 2 hours a pound. You can see in the lower right corner what time it is. So what I'm gonna do is I usually add about 1.5 hours, 2 hours a pound. Add about 16 hours to that time you see there, and we're gonna come back. But we're gonna come back about halfway through just to show you that we don't have to look to cook. Because as you know, looking ain't cooking. Okay, it's been 7 hours, and so we're gonna sneak a peek and see what we got. And oh boy, look at those beauties. Yep, cooking right along like they're supposed to. About halfway done. So I'm gonna go back and get me some sleep, and we'll be back. Wow, look at those shoulders. Nice and flavorful, full of bark, good seasoning. Now I'm gonna go ahead and roll my sleeves up. We're gonna shred this up, make some good Carolina barbecue, and have a feast. And there you have it, pulled pork from PS BBQ. Don't forget to visit us on the web at www.psbbq.com for recipe tips and your choice of sauces or meat rub. Thank you.